Hello friends, welcome to Sql Query Writing. Today we can just check the store procedure summary things. Okay. What is a store procedure? Store procedure is a set of SQL commands, SQL statements, and grouped as a logical unit, and is stored in the database. The store procedure accepts the parameters and execute the SQL statements, and it will return the result sets. So store procedures are just like database objects, okay, just like tables or views. Okay, so how to create a store procedure? That's same, and the syntax is create a procedure name, and first we can check without parameter as begin end statement. We can use the SQL statements. Okay, what is the common naming convention we can use? That is USP, which means user defined store procedure, and try to avoid the prefix of sp underscore because it is generally used for the system store procedure. Just example for we want to just load the customer details from the customer table. So here we can use create proc procedure name as begin end statement. We can use select the start from list. How to execute the store procedure without parameters? Just given the store procedure name or use execute the procedure name. Okay, this is the short form of execute. Okay, and how to alter a procedure? We can use alter procedure name as begin statement. We can use the SQL statements. Just example, previously we are using select the start from customer, right? Then we are altering this procedure with the proper column names, customer ID, comma name, comma email, comma country. Okay, and we can just alter this procedure. And how to drop a procedure? Here we can use drop procedure name. Okay, drop procedure ESP load customer. How to create a procedure with a parameter? Then we can open the brace, and here we can use the syntax is just like parameter 1 and data type, parameter 2 data type, and we can close the parameter. Just example, we want to create a customer details with the country and state. So here we can use country worker of 100 at state worker of 100. We are using any ID or anything, then we can use up to customer ID int. Okay, and in the beginning statement we can use this parameter values where country equal to country and state is equal to at state. Okay, so this is the parameter store procedure with the parameter. How to execute the procedure with the parameter? Here we can use execute customer procedure name, and here we can pass the values just like the procedure order. Procedure first is the country and second is the state. So here we can use first country and next state. We can also pass the procedure with the parameter value also. Okay, here we can use execute this procedure name. Here we can use at country equal to India, at state is equal to Karnataka. Okay, these things we can pass any order also. Here we can a second statement we can see here we are first checking at state equal to Karnataka, at country equal to India. Okay, so parameter not must pass to the order of the procedure order by using the variables parameter value. Okay, how to display the procedure text? That we can use sp help text the procedure name. Okay, then we are getting the procedure texts. How to encrypt a store procedure? That we can use with encryption. With encryption, we are using this. Then the sp help text with this procedure name, we will not get the procedure text. Okay, and next the store procedure with the output parameters. Okay, so on the output parameter we can use out or output keywords. just like get customer count by country. You want to get a customer countries count. Okay, so here we can pass the country as input parameter and count in output, that is the output parameter, and we will return the count number of counts to this variable. Okay, so how to get this data through query? We can declare one variable like whatever the data type of output value, same value we can apply here and execute procedure in count and output. Then we will get the output of output variables value to this variable. Okay. Next, what is the return value of store procedure? Store procedure always return integer value. If value is 0, means it executes successfully. If it is a non-zero, then means there is an error. We can return the customer integer value also, just like we can return customer ID or country ID. But any value also we can just return. Okay. How to check that? Here we can declare a return value integer type and execute return value equal to procedure name, and we can pass the parameters. Okay. And next, what are the advantages of stored procedure? The first advantage is the performance. SQL queries performance increases. How normally the SQL queries are processed in SQL? First, it will check the syntax checking. What is the syntax checking? Here, example, just select from customer. Okay, here we are not included star or the specific column names, customer ID, column name, nothing we are doing. Okay, so the statement is wrong. Okay, it will not match with the syntax. Okay, this will generate error. Okay, now queries will first check the syntax checking. After that, it will check the resolve. So means we are just given in SQL query, we are just given select the start from customer one. Instead of customer, we are just given wrong table. Okay, so the syntax is correct, but the table is not accessed. Okay, so this will also generate error. Okay, so then so after that it will check the optimize. What is the optimize? It is means it is generating the best execution plans. So what is the best execution plan? The best execution plans help to identify what are the best possible way to get the query output. Okay, so maybe it will be depends on the joins and what type of indexes they are using. Okay, so the execution plan is based on this type of categories. Okay, so after optimize, what will happen? It will compile the execution plan and store in the memory. Okay, it will generate the execution plan and compiles and execution plan stored in the memory. After that, it will execute the execution plans. Okay, next time SQL server will call the query, then it will reuse the compiled execution plan. Okay, and just execute it. It will not process the previous step, just like syntax checking, resolve, optimize, and compile. Just execute the execution plans. It will take execution plan from the memory and just execute it. Okay, so the query will be fast in the second time. Okay, so store procedure execution plan stored in the memory more time than the normal ad hoc queries. Okay, so what are the difference between normal query, normal ad hoc queries and store procedure? The parameter will not be changes. It will not affect in the store procedure plans. For example, we have a normal query. Select the start from customer where ID is equal to 1, and then it will generate one execution plan. Select the start from customer where ID is equal to 2, then it will generate another execution plans. Okay. So in ad hoc queries, we are changing the parameter, then it will generate the different execution plans. Okay. So, but in the procedure, we are using we are using procedure, then it will not change as per the parameter changes. Here we can see execute get customer 1 and execute get customer 2 use the same execution plans. Okay, so that is the benefit. So next is the reduce the network traffic. Just imagine so store will contains 1,000 of lines. We are not passing the all data 1,000 of lines. Okay, normally we are using normal queries. Then we want to pass this 1,000 of data to the server, right? But in this case, we are just passing the store procedure things and the parameter only. Okay, so just imagine we have web application and more than 100 client is there. So we are not passing the all queries. Okay, we are just passing the stop procedure name and parameter. Okay, that will help to reduce the network traffic. And next is the maintenance is easy. If a small changes, that is mainly based on no parameter changes. Instead the procedure we want to change something, then we don't want to rebuild our web application. We don't want to uh, again we want to change the source code and it is not needed. Just okay, we can just change the procedure only. Okay, so maintenance is easy. And security also, we can hide the tables and visibility of we want to display only necessary data to the client. Okay, so that is security also good in the stop procedure. And avoid the SQL injection attacks. We are not passing the queries directly. We are passing all data through the parameters only. So it will protect the SQL injection attacks. Okay. Okay, thank you guys.